control? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are.
Epic music in the background.
Yep.
Atreus is on his own path. These are the credits?
Yeah, because this is how it ended in this first game.
Okay. So, do we need to head back to camp or something like that?
Probably.
Okay. So, should we talk about the game until after we get the secret ending?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if that implies 100%ing this game.
Because did you have to unlock the secret ending to... or did you have to complete 100% of the game to get the secret ending in the first game?
I don't remember.
Anywho.
Freya, we should probably talk about Gná.
We don't need to talk about her. We just need to find her.
But Odin chose her as his new Valkyrie queen. A Vanir goddess, your friend.
Gná pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
Okay.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds us.
Hmm.
And another one for the big boy himself. Skull!
Skull.
Viking fans. Ugh. Sorry. But Green Bay is my team.
So yeah, we pretty much have to hunt down the Valkyrie Queen, the new Valkyrie Queen. There's still much more to do.
I doubt that you get the secret ending if you 100% the game.
I know, but who knows? Maybe.
We can hold a few dozen per camp. Families will stay together, obviously.
Take care, Kratos.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. And we'll bring all the supplies we can, although it won't be much.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me.
Anyone who's able can head out for extra supplies. Aesir and Vanir.
Together. General, Lady Freya, Mimir.
My lady,
Shield maidens.
blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gná yet, dear Freya?
Not yet. Soon.
One final word. We wish to offer condolences.
What for?
For your family, your brother.
We didn't mean to pry, sister.
It was a lifetime ago. Memories in ruins. I'm surprised there was anything left.
I just wish you had told me. I would have understood.
What's done is done, dear Mimir. I appreciate your kind words.
Alright, so do you continue on the path?
This is the path.
Isn't there another way?
Oh yeah, there is.
Down there? Maybe more credits?
Maybe.
Yep, more credits as soon as you cross the line. Ah!
Well, one last door to open. Oh,
Ragnarok
Beyond
is over. Beyond remains
But much remains.
Much remains for Kratos to explore the surviving realms to discover remnants of Asgard. Test your mettle in the crucible of Muspelheim. Seek out the fearsome Berserker souls. Complete favors for your friends and allies.
Wait to see what the new seed to help travel the realms.
Okay, close.
Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard?
Either way, we're with you, brother.
The last remnants of Asgard.
Lunda also mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Alright, so... Remnants of Asgard?
Yep.
For Freya.
Mm-hmm. So let's look at the map. That looks like...
Last remnants of Asgard.
Yeah, so these looks like, yeah, these are all pieces scattered about and whatnot. Yeah, because there's nothing in the upper woods.
So, does that mean we have to complete all of this to get the secret ending?
Probably. Maybe it's just the remnants of Asgard. Who knows? I would have to look. You would have to look that up.
Here, let me take a look. Hold on. Because if we need to do everything, I might just call it here. Let's see. How to get
secret ending.
Because
Because I know there is one, and then I think we can also find the real tier in all the realms somewhere.
God of War Ragnarok. After completing the mission, walk over to any store.
Any store?
Any store, yeah.
Okay, so...
You have to go find a store.
Well, there's one right there. Let's go.
Go to the store.
Yep.
It's strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
That can only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time.
Okay, here we go.
Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into
Go ahead.
the serpent we know.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral.
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Niedervalier.
We will be there.
Alright, so then let's go there.
Travel to Niedervalier.
Yep.
In Niedervalier, you need to go to the tavern and speak to Lunda. Rebbe.
Svartalfheim.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's right there. Luckily, there is a gateway right there, so...
Go for it. Whoop. And I go to the tavern.
I know. Alright, is Freya with me?
Yep.
Yes.
So we apologize because this isn't the usual thingamajig way we end stuff.
I know.
So the tavern is... Alright, go ahead and run.
Yeah, no, I got it. I don't think we need to run into any enemies. Yeah, I think we should be fine here. Alright, here it is.
Profane alternate lyrics to
Talk
my
to this
ballad.
dude.
Absolutely disgusting.
Talk to all three of these guys.
I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a
there
chest
he is.
just for his
Yeah.
violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me
Alright,
a
so they'll
slightly
eventually tell us
easier
about
method
the
of wire
funeral.
pulling, and from that day on, called me his apprentice.
A true asshole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
Shall we?
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sverd Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
This is the way we had to travel when we first arrived here.
Alright, head over to the sands.
Hold on. Make sure. Yeah, so I bet it's all the way over there.
Can you fast travel over there?
I don't think we can.
Can you get to a gate though?
Is there? I mean, I don't think we can get back out over there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way. So, we may have to cut some of this.
Alright, then let's do it then.
Yep.
Alright, so it's over here somewhere.
Yeah. It's across. You gotta use the ferry. Alright.
Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let's hope we don't get attacked by anything. Have a last minute boss fight.
Damn
Frit.
it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. Dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brock certainly would not.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Okay. Let's
There
not get...
they are, brother.
All right.
Come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it. We can begin.
All right. Give this man the proper funeral.
I love you, Brock. Sindri. Brock was... A hole. What? Gets bigger the more you take away.
Is this it?
Is that it?
I think this is it.
Oh, okay. As soon as you get the thing, you can finally move on to the secret end. Oh.
So
okay,
what?
yeah. That was the secret ending?
Okay, I guess.
Alright then. Viking funeral. All about George's friends. So no remorse. Bid farewell. You hear. Yep. All right. That's it.
Okay.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we'll have to mute this, but
we'll see.
Well, if it's part of the game, it should be fine.
Yeah.
But that was God of War Ragnarok. David, since you're in the driver's seat, what did you think?
Oh, man. I would say out of all the new games that I did try this year, and I did try quite a few, this is probably the best one.
You've tried... Because one of the things that... for those of you who don't know, ladies and gentlemen of the Brotherhood, one of the goals that we have for this channel is to, for me to play some of the newer games that are coming out and some of the games that I really liked when I was growing up, but also to give David the opportunity to play some games that he never got to play when, or he never imagined playing or whatnot. I'd say one of those games that we tried this year was Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And you were hesitant about that one.
I was very hesitant to play that one.
But you ended up liking it.
I ended up liking it. It took a little while, but I did eventually like it.
And it took you some time to get around to... Because I originally put the idea of you playing this game in your head, like when it was first announced.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? Because I did see the first game, and I regret not playing it now after playing this game.
Yeah.
But I did see it, and I was like, okay, I'm curious to see where it goes. And then when this game was announced, I was like, okay, well, I'll give it a thought. And then as we got closer, and I think after completing Ghost, I was more inclined to play this game now.
Because now you're more open-minded to playing some of these newer games. And plus, you're a little bit more familiar with Norse mythology
a little bit more.
And
I also knew a little more of the God of War history.
Right.
And the lore.
Well, I played the first 3 God of War games.
I played 3.
I didn't play. I didn't play
one.
Chains of Olympus or Ascension. Yeah.
That was the last God of War before 2018.
Yeah.
And then we didn't play 2018
so
at all.
I had to get caught up on some of the lore around that. Yeah. But so you think out of all the games that you played this year
that I've tried, new games that I've tried, this is probably hands down the best one.
This is the best one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as things that I would like to say, well, first of all, I thought all of the characters and the actors who portrayed them were fantastic.
I loved Odin. I loved Thor.
Dude,
I loved everyone.
I did not expect what's his name to play Odin.
Yeah, Toby from The West Wing. I forget the actor's name.
Is it Richard Spencer? No, not Richard Spencer.
No.
Richard Spencer was Leo.
Yeah.
I forget what his name is.
Gosh.
Yeah, I know. But
he's a great choice for Odin.
He was. I liked how manipulative they made Odin.
Yep.
So, but yeah. I thought the gameplay was pretty much, from what I could tell, was about the same from 2018.
Yeah,
like
a little. I would say it's a little smoother to get those like really chain those combos. Because you saw some of the combos that I pulled off with the blades, and then near the end with the axe, and then with the spear.
I do like how you got the Blades of Chaos right off the bat.
Yeah.
Instead of having to wait halfway through the game.
Yeah, because I was hesitant to use the blades at first, and then eventually when I started upgrading it and started playing around with them a lot more. Like, you saw some of the combos that I pulled. Like, and like,
you were
just
straight up murdering
I was
people,
murdering these guys. And I'm like, and it brought me back to God of War 3, where the blades were just so overpowered and whatnot. It was fun. I was like, this is awesome. This is what God of War is supposed to be.
So yeah, the characters great. The gameplay. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Just tweak it a little bit to improve on whatnot.
Yep. The dialogues, fantastic. I thought the dialogues was fantastic. The boss fights, I thought they were pretty fun.
Epic as per usual. Graphics, this game is beautiful.
Great.
Absolutely beautiful.
Great.
Yeah, I mean,
story-wise, also great.
Again,
music, also great.
Oh, yes, for you. And as someone who hasn't played Elden Ring,
yes,
and we neither have you, David.
No, we've heard good results.
Yeah. This would be my game of the year.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Indeed.
Hands down.
All right, David. Scale of 1 to 10.
I gotta give it an 11.
Really?
I gotta give it.
This is a masterpiece for you.
This is a masterpiece for me.
Okay.
This was a masterpiece for me. This was the equivalent of me playing Red Dead Redemption 2 back in 2018.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're putting this in the same tier as Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2, The Last of Us Part 1.
Uh-huh.
And then I would probably say Halo 3 would be up there.
You consider Halo 3 a masterpiece?
Yeah, I would consider a masterpiece.
Okay.
I consider Modern Warfare 2 a masterpiece.
The OG one?
Oh, the OG, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Republic Commando, Battlefront 2.
You consider those two masterpieces?
Dude, how many hours we put into those games?
Okay. Again, okay, so if I were to give it a scale of 1 to 10.
Yes.
Now, this is me because I haven't played the game. I mostly watched you play this. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. That's from someone who hasn't played the game. Although, I am inclined to give it maybe like a 9.5.
Okay.
It is very, very good.
Yes.
But maybe if I was the one who was playing it, I would have given it a 10 out of 10.
And I think if you would have done all the exploration.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know if you saw from the map when we opened up, like, how do we get this secret ending?
Yeah.
All the stuff that you still need to do.
Yeah.
So
I got at least almost all the realms I've done at least 75% or more.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, these are just one of those games where I'd say it's recommended to do everything to get the full experience, right? Just like Spider-Man, just like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep. The Arkham games.
Oh yeah, you need to do everything to get the full experience.
I know. This is like a small little open world, but you can still travel and still do the story
It's
at
not
your will.
quite open world, but
it's enough where you have enough freedom to move around.
Yeah, and it doesn't also feel overwhelming to the point where it's like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's a little bit of a grind, but still.
But yeah, 9.5 is I mean, I haven't given a game a 9.5
in a long time.
Since I also want to say
Red Dead 2.
Oh no, I think Red Dead 2 is a 10 out of for me. Like that's probably the closest.
2018.
2018. 2018 had some great games.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, and that's also the year that God of War 2018 when PS4 came out.
Yeah.
And that was
a game of the year contender, but Red Dead 2 was out.
Yeah.
But that's the last game that I consider to be a masterpiece, Red Dead 2. And yeah, I mean, what did we get? I gave Last of Us Part 2 an 8.5, right?
Yes.
I think we both did. Oh no, you gave it
I gave it a 9.
You gave it a 9.
I gave it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's see. Yeah, you gave Ghosts a 9.
Yeah.
I agreed with you on that one.
That was a 9. We both agreed on that.
I
gave Halo. We did Halo 3 walkthrough, and I said, "Oh, this is a 10."
For you?
Yeah, because I didn't play it on the 360, and I regretted it.
Maybe because
I only played the multiplayer.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Like, maybe because the reason why I gave Halo 3 a 9. I don't know why. I don't know. It's hard for me to give first-person shooters a 10 out of 10. I don't know why. Just because the shooters, you know what I mean? There's only so much that you can do in those games. But anywho, all right. Next question for you related to God of War. Did they make a third one in Norse mythology? Or do you think the next game...
I've already heard rumors that they're going on to potentially the Egyptian gods.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard rumors.
Now, will that have Kratos in it, or is it going to be Atreus?
No, it's going to have Kratos, and I think it's going to involve another character as well. So
how are they going to justify him leaving Midgard?
Maybe when he secures all the 9 realms, he has to go to another land full of gods that are creating chaos, and his main objective is peace and order.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Here we go. Kratos, Christopher Judge. Dude, you absolutely deserve Actor of the Year, dude.
Christopher Judge.
Okay, here we go. Richard Schiff.
Toby. Ryan Hurst. Thor was
Scott
fantastic.
Porter, right there.
Heimdall.
Who's right there? Linda. What there's called? Siv, Emily Rose. Yep. Gunnar.
Elena. That was Elena, right?
Yeah, that was Elena. Anna Campbell. Right there. Troy Baker was the squirrel?
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised?
What? I didn't know he was in this game.
Speaking of, Troy Baker is playing a character in the Last of Us TV show.
Yeah, I know.
And so
is Ashley Johnson.
You know what would be really funny?
What?
If
he's the doctor?
No. Troy Baker is one of David's boys.
Oh,
you see him in the shot. You know what would be really funny?
What?
If he's the dude that Joel tortures in the winter scene.
Oh god.
I think that'd be fantastic. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think he'll be the doctor that he has
No, he's one of David's boys.
Well,
you see him in the shot holding a hunting rifle, like trying to hunt them down in the winter scene.
Okay.
But anywho, okay, so the rumor is that they're doing ancient Egypt next.
Possibly. That's the rumor.
Now, I'm okay with that. But I'd say wait 3, maybe 4 years.
No, I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to wait every 3 to 4 years.
Let this one settle, because you don't want to get into franchise fatigue like with what Call of Duty did, And... excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah. I am completely satisfied.
Favorite boss fight of the game?
Ooh, God.
There was the first Thor boss fight, and then you had the dragon, and then from the world tree, and then you had the Heimdall boss fight, and then you had a couple more I had a couple more off screen. And then, of course, you have
I don't know, man. That first Thor boss fight really set the tone for the rest of the game.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I like the Heimdall boss fight.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, just because, you just see Kratos trying to hit him and whatnot, and then when he finally does, he's like, oh. Now it gets interesting. And an interesting comment that I saw when I was watching a YouTube clip of that boss fight, because Heimdall's special power is that he can see into other people's memories and whatnot. So as Kratos is choking him, Heimdall can see all of the gods and all of the people that Kratos killed in his previous life, and that's why he says the word monster at the end, because Athena calls him a monster. So that I thought that was an
nice little callback right there.
Yeah, it was like monster, and that's what angers Kratos so much. I am a little disappointed that they didn't bring Athena back, because they did bring her back in the previous game.
In Hell, right?
No, when he has to go to Hell, but the Frost Axe is useless, and he has to get his Blades of Chaos back.
Oh, okay.
That's when. Like,
because Zeus was in Hell too,
yeah,
right?
Zeus was in Helheim too.
Okay. So, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yep. Hands down, this is our game of the year.
Yep.
Hands down.
Hands down.
As far as what's coming up next,
there's a lot of stuff.
It is December 30th, 2022. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. By the time you're watching this, we'll probably be getting close to February.
Yeah.
We have a Dead Space remake coming out in January.
Yep.
We have a Resident Evil 4 remake coming out in March.
Yep.
I
don't know.
God, what else is coming out? Oh, our next playthrough is something that I've been dying to play. Another game that came out in 2022. But I promised David that we would do this one first. Besides, I think this one came out first.
Yeah,
right?
this one did come out first.
This came out like the week before?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So the reason why it's just taking us so long to play is because
there's just so much.
I know there's just so much to do
in
this thing. But yeah, our next playthrough should come up right after we're done with this. Hopefully.
Oh, here are the additional voices, so let's see if I can recognize.
Just judging by how the length of this session, this is gonna be. This is gonna be a 40-part plus
easily, hands down.
Would this be longer than Valhalla? No, because Valhalla was our longest one.
No,
right?
Valhalla was our longest one because we had all the regions to do.
Because Valhalla was 47,
something like that.
I want to say that this might be close.
This one might be close.
So yeah, by the time you guys are watching this last part, it'll probably be. Again, like end of January. Maybe.
Probably start to February.
I should be able to finish this next game by the time we get to Dead Space remake.
Yeah, because I want to because I mean, personally, if you ask me, I would want you to finish the game, but I also don't want to wait on Dead Space too long because then may have to bump into because I don't want to bump into Resident Evil 4.
I mean, the original Dead Space wasn't that long of a game.
I
can't imagine this one being longer.
No.
And I mean,
but it's a remake, dude.
Yeah, and again, like Dead Space doesn't have like side quests and other stuff to do like this one. So if the remake campaign is just as long or a little bit longer than the original, I should probably finish it in 3, maybe 4 sessions.
Depending on how far you get.
I know. But again, like, the way I like to play my survival horror games is I like to play them on easy first to get the gist of the land and to enjoy the story, right? And then I progressively work my way up the difficulty settings as I play use my multiple playthroughs. I do it in Resident Evil, and I do it in Dead Space as well. So that's the approach. So with that in mind, it shouldn't take me that long. With this one that we're about to do, I definitely will have to do some grinding off screen, but that shouldn't be difficult. And I have a couple of guides ready to go to help me out.
All right.
On
and
what
then,
to do.
do you know what you're gonna do? Like
yes, I have an idea.
You have a solid idea.
There are
because you need a solid idea right off the bat.
No, because there is one part that I'm kind of flippy floppy over, but it really just depends on how I feel it performs. Okay. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But yeah, yeah, and then of course, with it being December, January 4th, Wrestle Kingdom.
Yep.
A
lot of wrestling content is.
Wrestle Kingdom, the 17. It's only going to be one night, so we only have to worry about recording one night. Yep. And there are only 2 matches that we want to do.
Yeah.
And that is Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. That match is going to be awesome.
Hopefully.
Two of the best wrestlers in the world, and you have Jay White versus Okada in the main event. I mean, Okada.
Yeah, no.
He is God.
And then you have
the Rumble.
Yep.
Then we're on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna be at.
We're gonna be at WrestleMania, folks.
Because it's gonna be in SoFi.
So if you guys are gonna make the trip to Mania, hit us up. If you guys want to hang, let us know. Out by SoFi Stadium, let us know. But yeah, how long are these credits?
Yeah, we can keep going.
I suppose so.
Yep.
But yeah, anything else you'd like to say about this game?
Again, I would say a lot of side quests. They do add up. Again, like games that are open world with side quests. You know, I know you want to go like from point A to point B on the story, but those side quests, they do end up. Because I don't know if you guys saw how ridiculous my defense was.
You did that with the side quests.
Yeah, with the side quests, and then with the amulets giving me those boosts. I guarantee you, I would not have survived like maybe the last 2 boss fights of the game had I not put those amulets together, upgraded my weapons and everything. And then, of course, mastering some of the moves and specializing on their like attacks and elements and whatnot. I thought those were really good features and whatnot. I would say like some of the small talk that I got to hear off screen when you're adventuring, I was like, oh, okay, this is like pretty nice, like little banter. Like he mentioned like. Because during my grinding, he does mention Pandora's box. We did get to hear Kratos mention his brother, which I didn't think he would mention at all because he never talked about his brother.
Well, of those side games that were not the numbered core games are all canon in the God of War lore. So.
Yeah, like I was surprised like how much lore callback they did from the previous games, and because I'm trying to think, because he mentions Deimos, his brother, he mentions Pandora's box, he mentions Hephaestus creating the box.
Yeah.
That
Hephaestus.
Yeah, Hephaestus to trap all the evil and whatnot using Pandora as a key, and then. Kratos talked about, how he killed so many gods, and he even one time mentioned that after you kill Heimdall, he mentioned that Heimdall's not even as close to some of the other gods that he's fought against. So yeah, because like he saw Heimdall as like an annoying god, kind of like Hermes, like but once like you just figure out how to hit him, like that was it. Like all he had was just like quick reflexes, and that was it. And, and that just and Kratos knew, like, he can beat him with the spear and whatnot. Let's see. I definitely thought they did, the enemies were pretty challenging, I would say.
Yeah, I mean,
they gave me a good run for my money for this.
They threw enough at you to make it so that it's not easy.
No.
But they also didn't throw too much to make it overwhelming.
There were times where I thought it would be overwhelming, but eventually, again, like you have to master some of those combo attacks.
Yeah,
because
that's another thing that I really liked about the upgrading system is that they really encouraged you to
really use some of those new moves
and to experiment on some of those new combos.
Yeah,
because a lot of those those combos that you were unlocking, perfect for like crowd control and increased damage and whatnot.
For like when I was facing like single adversary enemies, always use the axe. Or if I needed to use, if I was going at a boss, I would just throw spears at a distance to kind of, make myself last longer in the fight. Crowd control, Blades of Chaos, because I know they're just gonna hit everybody. So, yeah, and then I don't know, but out of the 3 weapons that you had to fight with, the spear, the blades, and the axe, Blades, Chaos. Number 1. I would probably say the axe and the spear are very close. I can go back and forth. But out of the 3 weapons you saw me use, which ones did you enjoy the most?
I mean, classic Blades of Chaos, but all 3 of them... Oh, that's another thing that I really liked. In old school God of War games, like the first 3, they would give you like 5, maybe even 6 weapons and abilities.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, in God of War 3, you got like what? You had
the Blades of Chaos, you got Hades' hooks.
And then you had
the sword.
And then you had the Boots of Hermes. Then you had Hercules' like iron hammers. And then you had Hephaestus' electric blades.
Yeah.
And then you had Apollo's bow, which is 7. And then you had Helios' head, which you can use as a stun.
I mean, they gave you a lot.
What else?
But in this game...
I think that's it.
3 weapons. Well, and then, of course, Atreus and Freya.
Yeah.
And Brock and...
Sindri.
But, I mean, pretty well balanced. I mean, yeah. Let's see. What else can we talk about? How long are these credits?
I know.
What is it with these long ass credits, man?
It's PlayStation, dude. Come
on. PlayStation. They gotta thank everybody.
And again, you want PlayStation Studios Europe, So, I mean,
Mark Carney, yay! Shout out to you, dude. Simon Miller.
Yep.
From What Culture?
No. But yeah, I am curious to see where they're going to take this franchise in the future, though.
Well, if
if the rumors are true that they're going to Egypt, I will look into it.
Dude, Anubis boss fight.
Oh my gosh. And then of course
Horus.
Just to name a few.
Osiris.
Yep. I don't know if we'll have to face the 3 Egyptian god cards.
Ra.
Yeah.
That's Ra. Dude, well, isn't Ra
one of them? Yeah.
No, isn't Ra like their
Amun, Zeus? The Ra, the Ta, and the Set, maybe?
Isn't Ra like their light god? Like their top god?
I think so.
Dude, could you imagine if let's say it is Egyptian mythology.
Yep.
And Ra is the final battle, and then his final stage, he does turn into a winged dragon. Can you imagine?
I know.
Dude, if that happens, I am going to find Winged Dragon of Ra's theme. You know when he summoned in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, no, you have to find the incantation to summon him.
Or from the actual show, or from the abridged series?
From the show.
Yeah, because you know the abridged series where it's like, "Great cock of the sky, please hear my cry."
Yep.
And then they all top it off with, "Arise, chicken, arise, chicken, arise, arise, chicken."
Not that one. The original show. But yeah. I don't know. Hopefully we don't have to fight Imhotep.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
wait, was Imhotep an actual figure?
I don't think so.
Great almighty protector of the sun and the sky,
Yep.
I beg of thee, please hear my cry.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll have to fight like a pharaoh or something, but
Mummies?
we will have to fight mummies for sure.
Oh, the Magi.
Well, they weren't. I mean, they're considered guardians, but I don't know if actual like worshippers. I mean, yeah, they were the guardians of the pharaoh.
Were the Magi in Assassin's Creed Origins?
Yes,
Okay.
the assassin Bayek Siwa, he is a Medjay.
Okay.
And then his wife Aya is also a Medjay.
Okay.
Because remember, they incorporated both. Well, at that time, they incorporated both men and women in the Medjay. At least from what I remember.
Okie dokie then. Well, now let's talk about some games that we're excited that are coming out in 2023. Obviously, we talked about Dead Space.
Yep.
And Resident Evil 4.
I can't name any others.
Supposedly the Hogwarts game is coming out.
I have no idea where
2023.
they're gonna. They've been delaying that game for so long because I've been hearing people saying it's further delayed. They're still having problems with it. Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, just because it's delayed doesn't necessarily mean it's bad.
I know.
Maybe they just need.
But I can
something
definitely.
else.
I know, but I can definitely tell that people are starting to get frustrated.
I mean, I can understand why, considering like
it's a Hogwarts game.
It's an actual legit Hogwarts
Yeah.
game that
So
fans
many-
have been asking for years.
I mean, ever since the movies came out.
Well, I mean, the only Harry Potter games that we've ever gotten were based off the movies,
Yeah.
and those weren't any
Great.
good. Yeah, they're video games based off of movies. That tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Jedi Survivor.
Yes.
I cannot wait for that game.
All right.
And
I don't know if you're still on the fence on doing a playthrough.
You
of
know
that,
what?
or-
I'm still going. No, well, we are going to do a playthrough of
Okay.
that because we skipped Fallen Order.
Yes.
That was a mistake. What were we playing at the time of Fallen Order?
That was in 2019, correct?
Yes. What were we playing in? Is it 2019? Were we doing? We just started, didn't we? Because did Fallen Order come out like?
No, we started in 2018.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
I think the reason why we ended up skipping it is because I think we were doing something else.
What were we doing at the time? I don't remember.
If I recall, were we just getting into our Last of Us Part 1 playthrough?
No.
Well, because that was going into 2020.
That was going to try. We were playing that to get ready for Last of Us Part 2. No, because I think we were in quarantine at the time. No. I think we were just getting. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anywho, but there is another Star Wars game that I want to play as a little bit of a test run to kind of.
Yeah.
To kind of like, because I know that
there's gonna be music.
Of course, there's gonna be like music stuff.
But we're not
again,
making anything
this is a channel that's not monetized at all, so I doubt it will give us any problems. But still, if they're gonna be parts that are gonna be blocked or whatnot, this playthrough that I'm thinking of doing will be a good tester.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be something else here?
Oh.
A funeral for a friend.
Okay.
All right. Well, turn that camera around.
Oh yeah, so we can talk to all three of these guys.
No, I think there is still a secret ending, but I think we need to complete everything. But I think we are going to.
Yeah, because there's still like bits and pieces and whatnot. Yeah, because you still got berserkers. You still got the pieces. I think you have to collect like all the pieces and such throughout the realm and just do everything. Because look at this, like 75% Odin Ravens. So yeah, it'll be a little bit of a grinder.
All right, so yeah, I think we'll just end it here, and we'll just.
I may come back and redo and like just do all of it.
Anywho, all right, ladies and gentlemen of the Brotherhood, well, thank you for joining us on this epic adventure. If God of please tell us if you agree with us. If you think that God of War Ragnarok is 2022's game of the year.
Yep.
If you agree, please let us know in the comments. If you disagree, please let us know in the comments as well. And let us know what your game of the year for 2022 is. And if you enjoyed what you saw here, please hit the like button, subscribe, share what you saw. If you'd like to follow us on Instagram, links are in the description below.
Please do make sure you guys continue to stay safe, stay healthy, get your vaccines, get your boosters, wear a mask, wash your hands, do all your hygiene stuff. Most importantly, make smart decisions, especially when going into battle for the 9 realms.
And have a happy new year, everybody. Happy 2023. And we are
Out of here.